How's it going? So I wasn't gonna throw myself under the bus, but hi baby. But is she in it? Okay. Let's start over.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can't whisper.
Hey guys, it's so good to be doing another video. I wasn't going to throw myself under the bus, but it was a little noticeable. I did not do a video last week, and shame on me because I was really excited for it, but thank you. But that was just a crazy week with Mother's Day. I had a lot of photos to do. I had some volunteering that was awesome, and just a lot of fun stuff, but really busy. And then also just with the baby on the way, we were working on the nursery all week. And so by the time it came around to edit and post the video, I may or may not have slept through it. So give me some grace there. But I am really excited. I'm going to be more on top of it. And I'm still getting used to that. You would think like 5 months into pregnancy I'd know by now. But you just want to keep going. You just like, whenever you get a little spark of energy, and I'm sure any moms know this, whenever you're pregnant, you get a little spark of energy, you just like want to do it. You want to conquer the world. And then you just like deplete all of your energy and then you crash. And that's kind of what I did. So instead of like reserving any energy, I kind of just like pooped out. So that's why I did not post a video. Anywho, I'm really excited. Oh, thank you. Today I want to just kind of go over something just a little fun. I want to talk about like before and afters, kind of show y'all some behind the scenes of what I do. I hopefully will be able to show you something that you maybe didn't know before, or if you did know it, then cool, you'll kind of just see like what I do. Hi, oh my gosh. She just really wants to be in the video today. But but you'll get to see what I do, and if you are a client with me, were a client with me, you've done pictures with me, this kind of allows you to see behind the scenes of some of what I do. So I'll just take a couple photos today, go over the befores, the afters, what I did to make it look like that. So yeah, we'll show you this. So this is a recent Mommy and Me session I did, and I really love how this photo came out. It was a little bit chillier than we thought it was going to be, and on this photo I was worried I overexposed it because the sun just like came out of nowhere. So here's the raw photo. You can see I definitely had to bring more warmth and more color out of it because you didn't quite get that warmth and color right off the bat. But I was really excited to edit this one, bring out their skin tones, kind of brighten it up, make it sunnier, make it happier, make those greens pop, and that's how we got this one. Plus I wanted to bring out that blue because they had matching dresses and it was really stinking adorable. So there's that one. I'm going to show you this one too. So I love this photo. I think it's super cute. I definitely had to warm it up and bring out more contrast and color. I went in specifically to the greens and the yellows. I wanted to like bring those out more. Yeah, this was the original. So you can see I just felt far away. I felt like I needed to be closer. And so boom, there it is. I softened her skin a little bit. I warmed her up. I made it feel happier because sometimes whenever it's cloudy or chilly, or if she's not standing out, then we need to make sure that we can make her pop. It was a little colder that day than I expected. It was supposed to be like sunny and warm and catch this beautiful sunset, and it was a little bit cloudier, it was a little bit colder, but it was still stunning outside. Oh my gosh, the day was still, it was beautiful, and it felt really nice, especially for spring and it being rainy almost every single day here in New Jersey. And then the next one that I have is, this is kind of a throwback one, but this is one of my favorite shoots I've ever done, and I love this family to pieces. So this was a maternity shoot that I actually did in the winter. So I love these photos. That's why I'm showing you a few of them, because they just make me smile. But I really wanted to show you the black and white ones because I really feel like that's what captured the emotion. These edits, to me, every time I look at them, I feel exactly what they were feeling on this day. I remember every moment, and I hope that they do too. We still talk about these photos today, which gets me excited and lets me know that they love them. So that to me is just such a special thing. So here's the before. You can definitely see I underexposed it. We lost light really fast that day, and with these photos, they had just gotten into the pose and everything and started giggling, and I wanted to capture that. And unfortunately, it was right before I adjusted my settings. But these are those were the before and the after I edited it in color, and then this is the black and white edit after I dehazed it, added some grain, tried to make it look really raw and full of emotion and full of life. I love these so much, and I'm really, really glad they did too. Also, just loved the emotion behind these photos. This family loves each other so much. There's so much passion. There's so much energy, excitement. They never stop being excited to be around each other, and that's honestly, it makes my job easier, right? Because I can just be like stare into each other's eyes intensely, and then they start giggling or laughing, or they tease each other, and boom, you got a great photo session. So whenever you don't have to prompt a lot and they just naturally flow off of each other and forget I'm there, that makes me happy. I'm a fly on the wall. Let me just capture your story. So it was beautiful. It was perfect. The kids were having a blast. We turned on some Christmas carols. We danced a little bit. And they helped me carry presents. You know, you got to do that. So it was just a lot of fun. This is kind of a more moody session. So you can kind of already see the drastic differences in like a spring photo shoot versus a winter photo shoot. I usually go for the moodier feel for winter, those deep colors, the deep contrast. For spring, I like to keep it light and airy. I kind of just had fun with this one. We were like in the middle of seasons. It wasn't quite spring yet, but it wasn't winter anymore. And it it was just an awkward time of the year. But everyone, it was great too, because then no one had like specific outfits. Everyone just kind of dressed what they were feeling that day. So it was kind of just a fun thing to play around. You really got to see everyone's personalities through their outfits. And it was a big family. We were celebrating a birthday, but we were also just getting family photos because people were coming in from out of town. It was awesome. And so I had a lot of fun with this one. I had a lot of fun editing this one because it was a challenge, especially if I missed something in the photo, which does happen. Sometimes you think you're doing really good at like keeping them in a shaded area, and then you realize, oh my gosh, there's like this awkward line. So sometimes whenever you are working with a ton of people, it's hard to find those special areas. We were by water, so we had that reflection coming off. There was a lot going on, but I loved these photos. I thought that they were a blast to do, so I'll show you a few of these. And now let's talk about the season that is the awkward one. It's not quite spring yet, so everything's still dead, and I wanted to make those colors pop. So this is me bringing out those greens and the reflections in the water. We want to make sure those are there too. The sun was really, really bright and harsh this day. So you need to find those pockets of shade. You can literally see that the sun is glowing all around them. And I put them in the one tiny shady spot in front of the water because they wanted a family portrait in front of the water. This is a little bit more posed than I normally do in my shoots, but it was a large family, and usually with large families, you do want to kind of have more control over what's happening so it's not so hectic. Here's another photo I did. You see again, we kind of backed them into a shadowy area, and the trees were still looking a little dead. So what I did in the edit was I brought those greens out, made them pop. I warmed up the photo. I evened out the skin tones in both of the photos, especially if they were too shadowy. Sometimes you need to light up a face or two. I had to go in on the dad's face here and brighten him up, and I had to take some of the redness out because everyone also, you look differently in the sun. So you want to even out the skin tone. You want to make sure that everyone looks warm and vibrant and happy and that they pop in front of the scene. So that's what I did with these. And oh my goodness, if you have any questions about that, definitely leave a comment or you can message me. But that was one of these things that when that light is harsh, you can totally take advantage of it, but it can be really hard to do. So feel free to always ask questions on that. Hey guys, so I'm in a completely different area of my house right now, and the quality may look a little different. I'm actually just doing a video from my camera on my laptop. I noticed while I was editing that my husband was sniffling through the whole video because his allergies are killing him, but he was trying to be supportive and be near me while I was doing the recording. So here we are. That's okay. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I also forgot to say in the last set of photos with the family, the first photo that I was showing, the before and after right here, it was, you might notice that the bench completely got edited out. And so I already had a few people ask me like how I did that. So if you do want to know, if you have any questions, let me know. And then, yeah, I will go over that. But anyways, thank you for spending time with me. I hope you got to enjoy a cup of coffee with me, and I hope you have the best day ever. Thanks for watching.
You can show me how the odds are up against me all day.